Mckaiser Dragon here, and today we are just going to have another long talk. It's going to be about the universe. I watched some universe-sized comparison videos, and my mind went on a tangent. My mind's just asking so many questions, and then there's few things that make me realize death might not be so good, and thinking about the universe. It's just kind of one of those things because it makes me question what actually happens when we die. And it's just the universe is this big. What actually happens? And I'm gonna start slow, and then I'm gonna try to ramp it up. We'll see how it goes. This is unplanned, but basically, like I I I love the idea of exploring planets, and so far my favorite game for that is Starbound, but they kind of messed up with Starbound, so I like the the early access beta stage of Earth, not Earthbound, Starbound, where you actually are in a ship, and then you just go to different planets, harvest their resources, and then go to a new planet just to do the same thing. But then there's new monsters and new this, new that, and it felt pretty great doing that. But it leaves a lot of questions about the universe. Like, do we have the right calculations? Are we even right? Are our telescopes good enough to actually see, or is this just speculations? How accurate are we really? Because it doesn't make sense that they tell us one thing, but then they tell us this other thing that can completely negate it. Like, how can we see 92 billion light years away and take a picture of that when in that time going all the way over there? Like, things just don't, like, they say certain things are just too late to see, but then we can look that far back somehow. But going back to the planets, another thing is how are we going to explore the universe? Like, once we have to leave Earth and explore the universe and find a new home, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna go out, search for something, and just get deleted? How do we execute a good plan? And you know, we talk about invasive species on our planets, but then we're gonna be the one being invasive on the universe because the only surefire way not to just have the human race annihilated in the universe that I can see is to send multiple groups in different directions, and then somehow we're supposed to communicate with each other, and or maybe we just lose connection and then we just try to make it on our own, and or just die trying. And it's also how can we prepare for that? How can we prepare? we think we get strong winds and our planet's stuff is like pretty bad to deal with. But like if we're already struggling with our planet, look at Jupiter. I heard like their winds can go up to like 500 miles per hour, 700 miles per hour, and like their lightning's like 10 times stronger than ours. And it's just like, how do we deal with that? What if like on the planets that's like close to an Earth-like planet, they're usually like 3 or 4 times bigger than Earth. What if we have a hurricane that's the size of the United States? Tidal waves as tall as I don't even know, like the tallest skyscraper we can build, and like we also have to calculate the sun. Like what if we just like going in a direction and then we get too close to a sun that's like in the Kelvin's degrees, and we just like I imagine it's just like this big ring that you can't even see of radius of where if you go beyond this ring, you're vaporized. And then we also have black holes. How are we gonna detect black holes? How can we detect all these things? We really need to figure this out. Alright, but yeah, like I was trying to say, how are we gonna protect ourselves from all these other things in the universe? Um, this will take like a very like we won't be alive when we figure these things out, if we even figure these things out. But like it's just crazy to think about, like going to different planets, seeing what resources we can harvest, if we can even harvest any. It's just like what new diseases and conditions and viruses will come from inhabiting a new planet. Like say we do get, you know, an Earth-like planet. Just think if Earth was like 3 times bigger, travel would be massive. I think it takes us by airplane to go around the world like a day or more. I don't even know. And then times that by 3. Think of all the bridges, and then our technology has to be that much better because we have to like if we think water currents are strong on our Earth, what if our Earth is 3 times bigger? It's gonna be it might be like 6 times stronger. And then we still have to worry about the sun. Is the sun like is it too damaging? Is the light from the sun, will that just give us cancer just by being on the planet? Any asteroids out in the belt? And another good question is like what happens if we enter a black hole? Do we all just die? Are we teleported somewhere else? It's just like how can things be so far away How would we network everything of the universe? I I'm honestly completely lost on like a direction. Just think if Earth's crust was a lot smaller, but we're able to float. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to navigate, but like, since we know where the bottom is, but try the universe where you can go up, down, left, right, diagonal. In each direction, you can just go on for millions of light years. Do we really know how many planets are out there? Because if there's that many galaxies in the universe, that's completely mind blowing. How would space travel work for us? That's another thing I didn't talk about. Since, like, it seems like anything inhabitable is usually either a few light years away, or a few tens of light years away, or a few hundred light years away, or a few thousand light years away, or a few 10,000 light years away. How are we gonna keep ourselves alive for that long? Or are we just all doomed once we make Earth not habitable, or Earth collapses to pollution? Earth collapses to a drain of resources we keep taking from. Oh yeah, and then we have to worry about like planet rotation. How fast is the planet rotating? Like, we rotate once a day, which is, we're going faster than we think we are. I guess we're just used to it. Or would we feel it if we're like moving 10 times faster? How would we get used to that? Oh, so many unanswered questions about the universe. Just think, was it ton 180? I think this is it. Think of the largest black hole. Yeah, ton 618. How big that is? How big is that pool? How big is the pool on that black hole? How easily would we be sucked into it? Or would we be just destroyed trying to even going, who knows? 400 billion. How can we be so sure about all these numbers? What if we're completely wrong? I wonder. But I really fancy the idea of exploring different planets. Doesn't even have to be inhabitable. I would love to explore the universe. But there's not enough time to explore the universe. With billions of planets being millions of light years away from each other after a while. And I think the universe fits all that's inside of it. What is at the end? 150 billion light years we can see. And what's beyond that? What's beyond what we can see from the universe? Is it even relevant? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts on all this stuff. My brain explodes every time I want to think about the universe. 100 degrees. Weak sauce. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.